started to create this fundraising campaign for breast cancer awareness and to donate for the Breast Cancer Society and to hospitals that are in support of researching for breast cancer, and also giving back to Kimberly Dawn from the Kicking Cowgirls, who has recently been diagnosed with breast cancer. Decided to, it was about 6 months ago. I'll say the quick story because there is a video on YouTube where me and C-Fine Photography went over this a lot. I thought a while ago about having shirts with themes for a specific cause. So I had the pink shirt sitting in my closet for a while that I thought would be a good breast cancer awareness shirt. I have an orange one that I thought would be really nice for Every Child Matters awareness and also supporting those communities that have been affected and just keeping it alive, because it seems like something happens that's tragic and then a few weeks later the world forgets about it, and I just don't like. I want to keep it alive. I want to keep the things that have happened in our forefront, in our awareness, to bring change and to bring a different idea, and just to remember the stuff that has happened and the injustices that have happened, and know that we can all do better, and not to just move on with the next shiny object that's presented in front of our faces, and just to keep these things alive long enough that we can actually bring change and make a difference in our communities. And who knows, maybe really get steam with these concepts and these campaigns to make an actual difference in any way, big or small. Just the goal is to make the difference and just keep it alive and keep these things in our brains, and so we're not just, living our own small life without realizing what is happening to our brothers and sisters in other parts of the world. And so with that, we designed a shirt. We designed a pink shirt. I got a big pink ribbon painted on the side of it, on the sleeve, and on the back. When I was at Kim's booth at the Kicking Cowgirl this weekend in Ancaster, we ironed on her black glittery vinyl that says "Cancer Picked the Wrong Cowgirl" that she's been making for her shirts, and I wanted that on this show shirt as well so I could wear it and bring awareness, and just people would see that, and it'd be a pretty big banner in the arena of me wearing this shirt, and everyone knows exactly what it means. I gotta say though, I really did notice people starting to wear pink at the race on Sunday. I almost wasn't gonna wear the shirt, and then I saw people wearing pink, and in my head I like to think that it was because of what we were doing and the posters that we made and the shirt I was wearing, and just trying to bring awareness, that I did notice people wearing pink. So I'm trying to think, and I just want to thank everyone that actually made the conscious decision to wear pink because of this cause and because of this campaign. So I really do appreciate that. And so we at the show this week, I bought some art supplies, and I found a few girls around 10 years old. Some were sick. One girl was sick. Some were 11, 13, 10 was like the average age. And I found these girls and I was like, hey, do you guys want to do an art project with me? And of course they said yes, like anything with glitter and glue and markers and paper and stickers, they're all for it. So we went beside the Kicking Cowgirl booth on Friday morning before the show started, and we designed a few posters that I'll be sharing. I haven't really shared a lot from the weekend yet, but I'll share those and let you know like what we created. And it was just to bring awareness. So it was put in front of Kim's booth, the one, just like Kicking Cowgirl and We Can Hustle working together for this cause. And yeah, just to do something for the community that really is, it costs nothing to just decide to create something like that and have these other people involved, which was really fun having these girls participate, and also they can also bring their own awareness to what's happening. And they're knowledgeable. When people ask what we're doing, they're like, yeah, we're doing this for the Breast Cancer Society, and we're doing this for Kicking Cowgirl and for Kim. And like, they were with it. They know exactly what's happening, and they know exactly the cause that we're going for. So I thought that was pretty nice to see just these younger generations, these younger girls also being involved and participating and wanting to do something good, and also just, draw some stuff. So it was really cute. I wore the shirt. It was good. I enjoyed it. I had good runs. I felt very just I felt involved, very much of connecting and just doing something because I can, really. And I think doing something because you can. Do it because you can. Because why not? Because why not? And with this, it was an idea. It's like, well, I'm going to because I can. And I did it. And we're going to continue to do it. And that's all it takes is, that initiative of deciding this is what I'm going to do, or this is something I can do. This is something that's good for more than just myself. This is a deal that I know more people than just me will win at or win in, and we can all work together to just better, just try to make things a little bit better after we found them, or after we had the idea to do something or make a change, and we are making a change for the better. And it is important, really important, just our community and our growth of ourselves and for others. And this weekend was good for that, of just really being able to bring some community together. And the campaign's called At Races We Wear Pink, and people started wearing pink, and it's just a nice, like, it's not for me, it wasn't really even my idea. Like, I really look at it like it wasn't my idea, like it came to my head, and it's something that I'm not going to question. And it's having that trust in your ideas, or the trust in these, like, people in the spiritual world will call it like a download, or these like intuitive thoughts, or these little guides kind of pushing you with something. And it was like, it's like this idea came to me, and it was my decision to either take it and say like, yes, this is something I should do, or to say, oh no, I'm not going to do that for whatever reason that would kind of make me feel small, like, oh, I'm afraid to do that, I'll get judged, this, like all these reasons not to do it. Oh, it's not a good idea, it won't go anywhere, it's gonna stay small, I'm not gonna be successful, I'm not gonna get any donations from it, all these things that would say, like, to make you not do it. Where for me, it was just, I had the idea, and it wasn't even necessarily my idea, I just knew that I had to do something with it. I knew I had to honor that thing that came into my head that said, like, this is something you should do. And I'm honoring it. I'm honoring everything. I'm not questioning the ideas and the intuitive, the gut idea, like that little nudge, that little thing that says in your head, imagine if I did this, imagine if I did that. And you start listening to it. And imagine if you it said something about maybe you should, like, I don't know, just something deep down in your heart and your soul you feel like you should do, or like that you've always wanted to do. Oh, I've always wanted to do that. And then you instantly cut it off. You're like, no, can't do that because of all these outside things that will say I can't do it, or all your reasons why you feel like it's not worth it, I can't do it, I won't do it, I don't want to, it's scary, it's this, whatever. How about you got these ideas, these little gestures, these little nuggets of something to do, and you actually took it and ran with it? What would your life look like? Like, how would you feel knowing that you took these steps and you did things, and you listened to yourself, and you listened to what you feel inside? You're listening to what you feel. Like, what if I did that? Like, wouldn't it be cool if I actually did that and just tried it and see what happens? Like, it's not a life sentence, it's just something you're experimenting, and it's just a side project, and who cares what other people think about it, or why are you doing that? You should be focused on your work and making money. Like, why are you gonna do this, like, non-for-profit? Like, what's the point of that? It's not helping you, or it's not giving you money in your pocket. Like, to me, like, that's the things that come into my head when something like that. But again, like, that's just me mind reading what I assume someone could potentially say to me. But the thing is, no one, like, that's not true at all. But again, it's just in your own head, you have all these reasons why, because we're so close to ourselves. Like, we know ourselves, we can't lie to ourselves, we know the nitty-gritty, dirty details of our lives that would potentially be a negative, that would be like, oh, you shouldn't do that. because of this stuff that you got on. You don't deserve to do that. And it's like, no, that's not true. Like, I'm choosing to not let that voice, that little bit of that hesitation to tell me that I can't. And I know there's lots of people in the world that when someone tells them they can't do something, it makes them want to work that much harder to actually do it. And I do think we can actually use our voice in our head sometimes, like that negative critic that says, the ego basically is what it is, that is there to keep us safe and keep us alive. But we live in 2023 right now. Like, we're not going to be fighting tigers and doing things that we shouldn't venture out of our little fire group in case we got eaten by an animal. Like, that's not our reality anymore. So we don't need that voice to determine and dictate our decisions. And it's taking the power back for ourselves. And it's just, you can be aware of it, but don't let it control you. You can be aware of, like, well, this is a big step I'm overcoming, and realize that, but don't let it actually determine your decisions of what you're doing. You can be like, I'm actually better and bigger than this negative thought that I'm having. That might have been my reality before, because the ego takes the things that we've gone through in the past and applies it to our future, of future threats, of future issues. So if something was bad in the past, you got made fun of for something failed, it didn't work out, then your ego is going to say, hey, remember that time in the past it didn't work out? Well, maybe you shouldn't do it again in the future because it didn't work out and it hurt you. It hurt you psychologically, mentally, emotionally, not really physically, but it's hurt you. Or it could be physically. Like, that's why we're here, to stay alive. And it does have a purpose to keep us alive. But it becomes a problem when it is inflicting on our growth. It's stopping us from hitting our potential, and it's stopping us from taking steps to thrive in a way that's healthy for ourselves and our community. And it's when it starts to put us in a corner in the basement, and it's starting to kind of keep us there where it's safe and not comfortable necessarily, but it's safe. You're protected, but are you really being protected by anything that, like, what are you actually afraid of? So there's lots I can unpack, but I think for doing this campaign this weekend and continuing on with at Pink, or at Races We Wear Pink, and just continuing on with that path and doing the things that I feel that I'm supposed to do, I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling like this is aligning with my life. I'm feeling like it's the path I'm on, and it's supposed to be. It is supposed to be. So, we are going to another race this weekend. I'm going to wear the shirt again, continue on bringing awareness to this cause and to this campaign fundraiser. So if you'd like to donate, please do. I have the link and everything set up on the website at We Can Hustle, and I would love to work with you, get donations, have the draws. A lot of businesses have donated their service or products, so I can then actually give draws away to all the people that have donated. So if you've donated, we'll have monthly draws, and you will get in with your donation. So it doesn't matter how much you donate, your name will get entered into the draw, and then we can draw for some cool prizes. The first one is going to be McKelly Co. A really nice pink rope halter that she's generously created and donated for this cause. So we'll be giving that away. If you want to get in for that, please donate, and you'll get a prize. So it's all good. It's all a part of a bigger reason. So we're all connected. Let's do our part. Let's just, like, it isn't as hard as you think it is. That's all. So anyways, have a great day. This is Shelby Ullishanger. Goodbye. We'll talk soon.